It's like a date with all your best friends when you come to the theater.
Enjoy the movie, guys.
It's great fun.
It's become so much more than I ever expected it would be.
It sure beats going to Cedar Rapids.
It's not every community of our size that can muster the money, the energy, and everything it takes to get it started, let alone keep it running.
It's really a very high quality experience for a very low price.
3 of you? Okay.
$6.79.
How are you?
I am the gentleman. You can't talk to a human. Little bitty pretty.
I was on the Act One board and we needed a permanent home for Act One. When we went into this, never even thought about a movie theater. It was like the stars were aligned. What better thing than to have the old Palace Theater become Act One's home and a home for a movie theater.
About as far as I could see were folding chairs and one of those projectors they used to have in school, you know, and it always seemed to be the case that we would have just enough money to kind of squeak by. Every step of the way, we would just get to one spot and then ask people and then come through. And that was pretty amazing.
We'd get letters from people with $100 in it that said, I had my first kiss there, I had my first date there. We opened the theater in the fall of '99, and I think I was there 8 years. My favorite part really are the people that make it successful. The volunteers are just super.
All the volunteers are very unique about this theater. I mean, it's the first thing that pops into my mind.
Everyone said, oh, people, it'll never work, you'll have to hire people, you'll never get volunteers after the first, year when the newness wears off.
I started out with the idea that I would work maybe one night a month. Well, it was about the first week or so, and then I started working Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night.
It's very social. They very much like to work together and in fact like to work their same role. And then what you see is a team working as opposed to individual volunteers.
I have done a little bit of everything. I've popped the popcorn, I've pulled the pop, I usually run the cash register.
It's a regular customer, isn't it?
Yeah.
There were people who literally said, I'm going to go to every movie, I don't care what it is.
I love movies, and so I just got started, and now it's getting to be an ongoing thing, a challenge to keep seeing them all.
It's good to do things back to you for your community, and this is the way that I can give to my community.
Webster, I believe that I do remember that.
People that come from out of town, and they say, $2, are you sure? Is that right? Well, yeah, it's right.
I don't think you can compete with the megaplexes. You have to be unique in and of itself. And I think that's what's made the Palace successful, is because it is unique.
You don't see your friends when you go to a movie in a bigger city. When you come here, you always see your friends, and there's always somebody to talk to.
I think the Palace is a real jewel in the community. I think it draws people to the community, and that's really my goal, that the theater continue to be a place that's really alive.
I think after 10 years, we can easily say it is very successful.
I think it's definitely become a community asset over the last 10 years. I don't think the community can imagine Vinton without the Palace Theater.
It would be a great loss if it wasn't here for a while. I think it's here to stay.